You may be under the impression that all carbs are bad for you, but your brain and your body are powered by carbohydrates. So, how can we unravel the truth to understand which kind of carbs to avoid and the kind of carbs you should consume?
So, as far as carbohydrate, really, what is a carbohydrate? It's a major food nutrient that gives us the quickest form of energy. Our brain functions on carbohydrates. So some key sources of macronutrients for carbohydrates would be your starchy vegetables, starchy foods like bread, cereal, pasta, fruits, milk, yogurt count as carbohydrates when it comes to someone with diabetes. So really, I'm not trying to eliminate all carbs from the diet. It's a matter of portions. We want consistent carbs coming throughout the day to give us that gentle rise, but not that peak and crash. So those that give us that gentle rise are things that have more fiber. That's the focus. So the word whole grain, when the word whole is in front of it, that tells you there's a key that maybe this has the whole nutrient package. It has fiber, it has all the nutrients you need. So for example, if you had bread, aim for something that's whole grain. Don't base it off the color, because sometimes brown bread could be made with wheat flour, but it's refined wheat flour. It may not have the whole grain flour. When you look at rice, I generally suggest having brown rice over white rice. But if you really prefer the taste and texture of white rice, that's fine. Let's make sure you're watching the portion. Let's make sure you're bumping up the vegetable intake at that meal to add more fiber. When you have fruit is a carbohydrate. Often people don't think about it, but when you look at fruit, let's eat the whole fruit because you're getting the fiber and it's going to be harder for your body to break it down quickly. So again, you're creating the gentle rise rather than the peak and crash. So an example, a tennis ball sized fruit is 1 serving. So when you have this is going to convert eventually and raise your blood sugar by 35 points. It could take a good half an hour, 45 minutes if it's a piece of fruit. But if you had juice, say you had the same fruit that's converted to juice, 100% juice, half a cup, which is 4 ounces, guaranteed within 15 minutes your blood sugar is up by 35 points. And that's a quick rise and it's going to crash. We feel great when it goes up, don't feel so great when it comes down. If it's part of your meal, you count it as part of your carb intake for the meal. But if it's something you're having as a snack, my general rule of thumb for my clients is have a piece of fruit with some kind of protein. It could be a string cheese. This is going to give you the perfect amount of carb and protein. It's not going to create that spike and you're going to feel better. So cheese can be a good source of nutrition. It can be a good source of protein. It does contain fat. And so we want to be conscious of the type of cheese we choose. It can also be high in sodium, depending on the type of cheese. So usually I have my clients have more mozzarella sticks, like the part skim mozzarella. So that's one of the lighter protein choices, and it's lighter in fat. And it's portable, it's easy. So just 1 string cheese is 7 grams protein, approximately. That's like having 1 egg or 1 ounce of chicken or meat. When you're ordering a choice at a restaurant or at a fast food place, make sure you're getting some protein, make sure you're getting some grains. Most likely it's not whole grain choice, but if that's an option, say they had a whole wheat bun instead of a white bun, go for that. If they have vegetables that you can get as a side salad, definitely get that. That way you're loading up on the vegetables. I would highly recommend meeting with a registered dietitian nutritionist, someone who specializes in diabetes, because they can customize this for you. Because eating right is something that's so critical to affecting your blood sugars, but you also want to make sure it's something that you can live with. It's a lifestyle change, not something that's on a diet where you feel guilty. There are no cheat days or good days and bad days. I believe in the 80-20 rule, where 80% of the time we eat a certain way. You have that leverage for 20% of the time. So it's okay to choose treats. It's okay to have alcoholic beverages in moderation. So just go back to the basics, enjoy a wide variety of fruits and vegetables, have whole grains, watch your carb intake. That's the key.
Are you getting the right kinds of carbs onto your plate? Let us know which fresh fruits, vegetables, and whole grains are your favorites in the comment section below. And guess what? We've got 2 free gifts just for you. Would you like to know more excellent quality carbs to consume? Discover 25 of the absolute best foods to eat every day, as well as 10 of the most unhealthy foods to avoid, with our new book, Superfoods for Diabetics. Plus, to learn a whole lot more about changing what goes onto your plate to change your health and your life for the better, check out the premiere episode of our brand new 8-part series, That Diabetes Documentary. You can watch episode 1 for free right now. Make sure to grab both of these free gifts. Just click the link in the description below. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so you can watch more of our health-related videos. We've got new content each week. Thanks for watching.